Hi, this is Ren, and this is All Walks of Film. So, Neill Blomkamp hasn't come out with anything in the past couple years. His last film was Chappie, and now he did come out with a short film last year for BMW. But other than that, it's just been Chappie. While I liked certain aspects of the film, I was overall disappointed just because he showed so much promise with District 9 and, to a lesser extent, Elysium, although I liked both movies. When District 9 came out, I was head over heels in love with the movie, partly because it was such a grounded story. It was obviously about apartheid, but I also really liked his VFX style. It was this combination of practical and visual effects shot in a cinema verite style on a lower budget. Yeah, the movie was made for about $30 million, which sounds like a lot of money, but for the type of movie it was very low budget. And that's kind of been what Neill Blomkamp has done all along. Although his projects have gotten bigger in scale, there's always kind of this gritty edge to them, which you don't really see a lot in sci-fi. Usually in sci-fi, everything is polished. You know, J.J. Abrams actually got criticized for his use of lens flares. Yeah, you'll see no lens flares in Neill Blomkamp's work. So, Neill Blomkamp started out as a special effects person for James Cameron's TV show Dark Angel, a show that I was very much in love with, but not a lot of people saw. He then moved on to short films. He did commercials. He did a commercial for Nike called Yellow. He also worked on one of his most famous short films that launched his career was a film called Alive in Joburg, which after the Peter Jackson produced Halo movie didn't go through, was later adapted into District 9. Another film he did was Tetraval, which got translated into Chappie. While I really liked the Chappie parts, I really think that Die Antwoord really messed up that movie. So much to the point that I was seriously worried about his career after that movie came out, mostly because of Ninja. If you're unfamiliar with what happened on the set of Chappie, I'll just put it this way. If you think that some of the stuff that Jared Leto did on the set of Suicide Squad was crossing the line, he really has nothing on Ninja. Yeah, Ninja was absolutely insane, crossed a lot of barriers, including but not exclusive to sexual harassment towards many of the people in his crew. And I'm sure many of you were familiar with and excited about his Alien 5 project. There were a couple conceptual art designs that popped up online with Sigourney Weaver in a xenomorph costume and Michael Biehn with like a really fucked up face. And there was some artwork for Bill Paxton too. God rest his soul. But due to the success of Alien Covenant, and Alien really is Ridley Scott's project, it got canned. So Oats Studio is essentially a new break for him. Now, this isn't only going to be projects that he's working on. It's sort of a collection of shorts, experimental. He kind of wanted to open himself as a filmmaker, but also as a producer. Based on the trailer, I am not sure if what we're seeing is all one exclusive trailer for one short, or whether we're seeing different parts of different shorts. One of the things that I thought was really interesting about it was in one of the shots, there's a lizard person. And if you're familiar with David Icke's theory that all the politicians over the past 50 years are lizard people, it sort of invokes that. Also, if you've ever seen the show V, it's sort of the same idea. I just thought that was kind of interesting, and it kind of was evocative of that. The only information that I have is One of the shorts is about an alien invasion, and another one is an alternate history of the Vietnam War. Now, the two might actually correlate with each other, and I do think it's actually kind of interesting that you're getting an alternate history of the Vietnam War, because if you're familiar with some of the stuff about aliens, there's a lot of Vietnam War imagery in that film, so maybe it is something leading to something that is evocative of Alien. And if you notice in one shot in the trailer, Sigourney Weaver's in it. So there's that. But if you're familiar with the failed Halo project that Neill Blomkamp was working on, he could actually translate some of the stuff that he had for his Alien 5 project into this. This might actually be part of one of the shorts. He did say that it's totally open and possible that one of these shorts might be expanded into a full-length feature live-action film, but we'll have to see. I'm really intrigued about this. I think that short experimental films are a way to really push the film medium forward. I think the creative process of directors and people working on film projects oftentimes gets messed with when studios come in and try to streamline things. Audiences like things that are different. Sometimes they don't know it, but you show them something different, and especially when you have pretty much all the major films that are coming out being superhero movies, people are going to other platforms to see something that's different. So this series from Oats Studios is going to be available here on YouTube. It's also partly going to be available on Steam, which is really interesting because I don't see Steam as a non-video game, non-computer program platform. I mean, they've had movies and such, but it's just interesting. Hopefully, it's available on more platforms just to get in a larger pool of people. Maybe they'll offer their services here on YouTube. A lot of the shorts are going to be free, but some of them are going to be distributed on monetized platforms. The monetized platform that they said was Steam, but hopefully it's on YouTube as well. So this is a really interesting project, and based on this very little information, even though this trailer is like a minute long, there's still a lot of questions to be asked. So I'm really intrigued, and I'm definitely going to keep an open mind to whatever comes out. So we'll have that to look forward to in the future. And if you want me to review the videos that are put out, just put it in the comments below. If you just want to discuss it or something like that, I'm sure that we can talk about it on our Facebook page. So right now, I'm in an experimental stage. I'm trying a few things out with this channel. And if you like what I'm doing here, consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, and I'll try to bring out more content. Now, I work a full-time job, so I can't give the constant content that other YouTubers give. However, that being said, if you would like to support me in other ways, I do have a Patreon page. Thank you so much for watching.